Whity show. Masters Tiger Woods. Okay.
Why don't you take a picture of that?
Okay. Even though I had the title on the review, but okay. Okay, so what's the story of Masters?
Well, the story is that the Tiger Woods I've been playing for about, I'd say, a good 7 years. The newest version is absolutely spectacular. The realization, the just playing a game as I play my regular golf game, frustrating at times, but amazingly close to the real thing.
Okay.
I really like the game. Excellent.
Okay. But you just explained the whole game. You didn't explain the story. So what is the story? Is there any story, or is it just you go championship?
There's no story. You can make your own story because each tournament you win, you create a story of yourself. So the real storyline here is they try to make it as real as possible. I've already earned my first green jacket, which is really cool. The storyline, there's really no storyline. You make your own storyline as you go along. The more.
Okay, so basically it's just like any sports game. You make your own character and you start him off and he gets better and better.
The character you make is really cool. You use your. Unfortunately, I spelt my name wrong, so don't spell your name wrong because you can't correct it. You start to create your character. The more they have what they call practice / pre things that you can do to earn like different types of golf clubs that are stronger and new shoes, hats. This is one of the hats you can win. You can create your character by winning what they call special events. Each event you win, you earn different things like shoes, like I said, different types of shoes. If you do for example, the Nike tournament, the Nike event. Mm-hmm. If you win one of those sponsored events, they become your sponsor, and you get to pick different types of shoes, but you have to win a lot in order to get.
Okay, so how's the graphics? How's the golf courses look and the characters and everything?
Amazingly realistic as a golf game could be. So listen, it's not 100%. You got sometimes I get a freeze up, which is very annoying because I'll lose whatever happened. But as far as the graphics are concerned, the wind, the rain, it's amazing because it feels so like you're in a rainstorm when you're playing.
How about like the clothing, like all the stuff you unlock? It changes everything?
Yeah. So some of the stuff give you more power. Some of the clubs that you unlock gives you more power. Some of the clothing later on, as you get into the better clothing, gives you some sort of extra boost. Cool.
So is there any like end line, or you just basically keep playing and playing?
You keep playing. And in fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you could go through the whole tournament. The 1 year tournament, it's you going through just like a golfer would on tour, and you play all the events until the last event of that year. And like I was telling you earlier, you're earning FedEx points, and I'm ahead. I'm leading the FedEx points. I just knocked off Tiger Woods.
So you face actual real golfers? Then?
Yeah. Like for example, in one of the championships, I actually faced Tiger Woods. I was playing against him. He beat me by 10 strokes, but I guess that is as real as you're going to get. I don't think I even would get close to 10 strokes next to Tiger Woods anyway. Be cool.
And does it get progressively harder, or just kind of...
Progressively harder.
Definitely gets harder? Okay.
Yeah. You start out off at a level that you can, work with. They have what they call the beginner's level, then the pro level, then the expert level. But if you stay on the low level, it will actually, as you progress, it will become even harder on the lower levels. So just because you're on lower level doesn't mean it's going to be easy.
So eventually, no matter what, it's just going to get harder. There's no way you could just stay easy unless you play like practice games.
Yeah, and who wants to, get... Golf is never mastered anyway. Anyone that knows the game of golf, it's one of the greatest things in the world. Is no matter how good you are, you can never be a real master at it. It's just that kind of game.
Got you. And even with all that single player stuff, all that courses, then you also can play online and verse people and all that?
Yeah, you can play online. They have online tournaments. They have money tournaments. They also have where you don't play, like instead of playing like your PGA Tour, you can play outside the PGA Tour and go play different, versus Tiger Woods, versus another player. You can pick them. Also, you can play people online as well. That also gains you points. Everything you do, no matter what you do, is going to give you points.
And then those points unlock stuff.
Yeah, and unlock stuff in other courses. Like this hat here, I can't wait to get this hat. I still haven't gotten it. I haven't unlocked this hat. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Tiger Woods hats, called the Victory Water hat. It's for you people out there that don't know. It's a pretty cool hat. I know the importance of each club now, where I didn't really know that stuff. I knew I had to use the wood when I was driving. I knew I had to use the driver when I was driving. I knew I had to use, putter when you're putting. But I didn't know, the different shapes and how they help you and involve you and make your game better. Since I've been playing, my golf game is getting better.
So there you go. It's like a simulator.
Yeah, it really changes your way of thinking about the golf game itself. So it does a lot of cool things. It's fun. I would definitely, if you like the game of golf, you're gonna love Masters. You're gonna love it. You're gonna miss it, and it gets frustrating because you're aiming it, it's right and everything, but you didn't check the slope, and you're going right past the hole. So it's not just about aiming and shooting. It's more on the sense of you really got to think about what you're doing, and the wind. Wind is very, very, very important. You have to know the wind.
So the weather's a big factor.
Yeah. And I hate the rainstorms. They're annoying, but you can't change once you're in the rain, and you can't go back and try to get out of the rain. You got to play through the rain. The good thing is when you play in the bad weather, you get extra points for that. It's not. If you played in like a sunny day and you played in a rainy day and you got the same score, but you got more, what do you call it, experience point? The experience points are much higher when you're playing in bad
In the weather, yeah, because you have to do more.
Which obviously makes it true.
Yeah, there you go. So, what would you give this game out of 10?
I want to be as real as possible. It's one of my favorite games, obviously.
Well, okay, so like on my scale, 7 would be good, 8 would be great, 9 would be amazing, and 10 is perfect. But usually we don't give 10s.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to 9.
Amazing game.
Amazing game. It's an amazing game. It truly is. In the same category, I really think it's something people should go out and, especially if you're golfing, you're gonna love the game.
Well, there you go. It's 9 out of 10. It's an amazing game, and it's Tiger Woods' first game without his name on it in the front, but it's still Tiger Woods. So go check it out, and I guess it's one of the better sports games out there. And that's his little catchphrase. I don't know what that was.